Just see about it. Doesn't look like it ever crosses the line to me. Yeah. And they'll be talking about that one in the storage.
I think they will. I think if it did cross the line, it certainly would have had to have been in the air when the ball bounced up just after this moment.
But if you can see where the ref is placed, just by the transit van, he's obviously perfectly lined up to see whether to cross the line, and we certainly won't be arguing with him. Might just have time to see that second goal before the kick-off.
I think it was a good cross by Evans as well on that goal. He whipped the ball in well for Stankham.
Oh, it was. It was just, as I say, went a little bit scrappy. It's always nice to see the ball in the back of the net, and then, you know, for sure it was a goal. As they're just getting a few provisions there on the touchline. Now here's the goal for Royal Mail. Superbly taken, looks up. No mistake about that. Lots of power in. The keeper's just wrong-footed. He's turned around as if to say to everybody else, where were you? Well, where were you?
Great goal, great technique. It looks better the second time of looking at it.
Yeah, Michael Ryan in goal, not too happy there. If you have just joined us, we're about to start the second half. You're with Liverpool Live, Channel 18, giving you full coverage. My name's Jerry Rich, and you're listening to the commentary of Rob Herron. Fabulous shot there.
And yeah,
looks like the start of the Premiership there.
They've made a substitution and brought Dylan Sinnott on, playing number 14, another tall chap. And so they're looking for a bit of height up front as well as at the back. And he's made an impact straight away with a good flick on there.
Right.
And again, he's won the ball. I think he could be a bit of a handful for Royal Mail.
Well, if you have just joined us for this second half commentary, Brunswick are playing in the red shirts, Royal Mail in the yellow shirts and blue shorts. The score's 1-1.
He really is tall, Sinnott. It makes you wonder why he wasn't on from the start, really. They've got the throw-in on the far side, Brunswick. That's well defended by Mail, and they come away with it.
Yeah, he looks very well there. You're saying that, Sinnerton, is it?
Looking to find Moylan, couldn't quite control it.
Goes out for the throw-in. There's our friend Alan Black in the background there, giving all the scores from all the matches. Don't forget, there's maybe 6 or 7 matches going on at any one time here.
He's offside there, Sinnott. Again, quite a few of these players got the old red boots on. Seems to be quite fashionable these days.
I think it's been a job loss. They've all been down Stanley Dock Market on Sunday. It's been buy one, get one free. And we've all gone halves on them.
That's another good header there. Potter again. And that's Smith, the captain. He's launched it forward out wide.
Royal Mail just confidently passing that around. It's a free kick there. Royal Mail. No, he just wasn't happy with the throw-in.
It's Kieran Quinlan again. Who, of course, came on for Gavin Williams in the first half. And again, it's another throw to Royal Mail. But the ref's giving it the other way. It's Paul Kelly with it for Brunswick. He'll try and get the cross in here. That's a good cross. And again, the height.
Oh, well taken.
Really good header there. It's that height really showing now for Brunswick.
Oh, it's running through here. Could be an opportunity for Royal Mail. Just hasn't quite got the legs there. The number 9 there.
Paul Kelly, I think it is. In fact, Sean Tierney, rather. I think, again, that's really where the difference is. You see the lack of pace. It's just the bigger lads outrunning the smaller ones there in those positions when the ball's put through. I think that's where they'll always have the advantage, Brunswick. I think as the game goes on, we'll see that more and more. Well, I hope I'm wrong.
Well collected there. Royal Mail keeper there, Craig Gallagher. That's a good ball there for the Brunswick forward to chase. And again, sees the keeper off his line a little bit.
That's
it's in. Well seen. He knew what he was doing there. The keeper feels really, really bad about that. Not happy at all.
That's Stankham again.
Mike Ryan there. He's taken his shirt off the keeper. He's really gutted with himself, and there's no need for him to feel bad. A ball comes across, very high ball. See Stangham there.
He's looked up here as well. He's thinking and well ahead of the game.
Now, it could have gone anywhere. The bounce is awkward. The keeper's running back. Gets his hands to it, but it's happened to many a Premiership goalkeeper. And you can see he's totally and utterly gutted. Thinks he's let his, obviously feels he's let his mates down, which he hasn't done at all. It could just be just as easy for him to point at his defence and say, "Where were you?"
And he had a bit of a funny fall there, banged his head. He seems to have shaken it off.
I'm sure we'll...
Brunswick taking the lead again, Jerry. Will you see Royal Mail coming back, or...?
Well, I think so. There's still plenty of time to go. There's some 25 minutes at least left in this game. And as we said, you just keep trying it from outside the box. None of the keepers are that tall. You see Mike Ryan there in the Brunswick goal, slightly bigger than Craig Gallagher there. But when the ball bounces awkwardly, he just couldn't quite get his hands to it, and it's gone in.
It's nice to see a couple of long-range efforts. So that's 2 goals now we've seen from outside the area, and it's good to see the players having the confidence to actually have a go.
Let's hope we see Royal Mail have a little go at that. We've seen it the way through.
It's Morgan trying to get the cross in. It's come out as far as Quinn.
And there you go, the same sort of thing. Difficult ball for the keeper to collect, and it's going to be worth having a little go at that. Not so good a clearance there.
No, again, that's Triggs having a shot. A bit ambitious there. He was quite a way out, wasn't he? Don't think he was going to score from there.
Not quite David Beckham. Haven't got the power, these lads, from that distance, although you say we saw the big number 4 and 5, Porter and Potter. That big clearance there by Porter, setting up that second goal for Brunswick. And there's Brunswick on the attack again. Keeper, there you go, his confidence back again. Oh.
Keeper knocking that one straight to Sinnott.
Yeah, it should have been outside the box there.
This is a real chance now. Oh. Looks like a goal. It's
no, just gone the post. I think the keeper looking to prove himself here, and
we have another look at that.
Yeah, as the ball comes in, keeper comes out, and he just catches him as the ball's already played. Don't think that was intentional, but he's taking a little knock there.
Certainly did the right thing though, trying to just lift it over the keeper.
Yeah, but Craig Gallagher in the Royal Mail goal, I think he's looking to make up for his error before, and he's going to have to be careful because he's looking to come to the edge of the box and get involved there, and he could set himself up for another long-range shot.
I think he distracted Kelly. He certainly did enough to put him off.
Another substitution here, number 14 coming on for Royal Mail. That's
Dean Kenny, I think it is.
Dean Kenny, and I think the number 7 has just come off, and that's Gary Morgan. If you have just joined us, you're watching Liverpool Live's coverage of the Merseyside International Youth Football Festival. The match you're watching right now is the under-11 boys. It's Brunswick in the red, playing the Royal Mail in the yellow shirt, and Brunswick are leading 2-1. See if well collected by the keeper. Oh, good control there. Trying to set up another attack. Well cut out there.
There's about 20 minutes to go.
Did you just think of that all yourself? So you didn't just hear somebody shout there was 20 minutes ago, or were you checking on your watch?
I wasn't actually checking on the watch. I thought we got a bit of Special coverage from our coaches to our left.
You can't believe him. He might just be saying that to them to boost the confidence.
Well, I think he'll be hoping he's right, because he's made a tactical substitution, and he should really know at this stage how long's to go, so I'll have to take his word for it.
OK, there's about 18 minutes to go since our conversation. We hope you're enjoying our coverage here at Herons Ecclesfield. We've been here all week since Tuesday. Had a day off yesterday. Ooh. Bit of a misunderstanding there. Comes to nothing.
It's Tierney again there with a shot.
Well, as I was saying, we'll be here tomorrow for live coverage and, of course, presentation of all the cups. So whatever you do, stay with us. The score now, as I said before, is 2-1. 2-1 to Brunswick. The second goal coming from an inventive piece of football by Brunswick. He saw the keeper off the line, took that long-range shot, and caused a great upset.
It's in it again.
Oh, a little bit of a handbags at 12 paces there. So if you've just joined us, it's 2-1 to Brunswick boys. Brunswick in the red, Royal Mail in the yellow. You're watching your coverage on Liverpool's #1 cable station. That's Liverpool Live, Channel 18. Providing you the very, very best coverage, whether it be sport, news or features. You know for sure you will get it first here on Liverpool Live. If you're reading in the papers this morning about Ian Rush's move to Newcastle, then followers of Liverpool Live will know you got that information first from your #1 cable station. Not from me, but from the great Stan Boardman. Hope you enjoyed our conversation with him last night. He was stranded on an oil rig, and if he gets home in time, I think we'll see him down here at Herons Ecclesfield tomorrow, unless he's still stranded on his oil rig. Referee blowing for play to commence again as the trainer just makes his way off. Free kick by Royal Mail. A little bit of scrappy possession there in midfield.
I think that's his first touch since he's come on. He was not that high. And again, those two central defenders for Brunswick looking pretty composed, really. That's a nice ball out.
Oh, well cut out there by the #4, but lost possession again. A lot of encouragement coming from the touchline here. Well placed kick. Oh, good opportunity for Royal Mail.
Really good opportunity.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they could... Oh. Well, as frustrating for Royal Mail as it was there, I thought for sure Sean Tierney was going to get his name on the score sheet there. A lot of skill, just went a little bit too far.
Couldn't quite make his mind up, I think, whether to shoot early or to take it round the keeper.
Well, they'll be kicking themselves for that, Royal Mail, as if the score stays as it was.
That's Morgan with a throw to Cannon.
Royal Mail putting on the pressure again, but you see from our picture there, a lot of big defenders there for Brunswick. Throw into Royal Mail. Battling again.
Push out! Push it out! Come on! Push it out!
It's
nice
not
effort
by
there
Triggs.
again.
That's a good ball.
Oh. Royal Mail putting on the pressure here on the Brunswick boys, and to be fair, Royal Mail unlucky to be that 1 goal down.
It was a good ball by Triggs. I'd like to see a bit more of that from the midfield. Positive balls through, giving them something to run on, rather than trying to run through past some of these big central defenders. They haven't had too much joy doing that.
Go behind the line, lad.
That's with Hughes again. And Tierney with a shot, but didn't have the power. Spot the Mike Ryan in goals. Chris Smith, the captain for Brunswick. Had a good game he has, Chris Smith.
I don't think we've seen quite as much from Mark Hughes in this second half. Maybe he's saving himself for a first. There's young Teeny there. Still in possession, Royal Mail. Good skill there. A lot of skill in the Royal Mail team. Good passing. If this team stay together, rather, you could see them doing very, very well in another 12 months' time when they've all put a few inches on and a little bit of weight.
Definitely, I think they've got a good understanding of each other. Seem to have really played well together. I think it's, like you say, just that the physical aspects of Brunswick. And like I said earlier, as the game goes on, I think Brunswick will probably get stronger, look less likely to concede a goal. And there you can see the central defender quite
A little bit of confusion there between the Royal Mail boys. Good control.
They're getting the opportunities, aren't they, Jerry? They just can't seem to finish it off.
Great skill. I'm very, very impressed by the passing game of these lads. Again, there's one to try. Whoa. Oh. You see, well worth trying, and he's panicked there with the kick out. Still a bit of pressure from Royal Mail.
Well, again, I've said Brunswick looked the stronger side, and Royal Mail have come straight back and proved me wrong.
You've always got to try those shots from outside the box. Just put the keeper under pressure. He wasn't very, very happy there, Mike Ryan. But he did get his hands with it, let's be fair. Yeah, there's a little bit of run of luck there, Michael Ryan. There's Brunswick on the attack.
That's Morgan.
Well cut out there. Brunswick throw in. They take that quickly there. Sean Bairn there under a little bit of pressure, keeping his cool. Oh, lots of confusion there. And
bit of indecision there between the two central defenders.
yeah, could have ended in tears, and it may still do that because
it's a corner.
It's a corner there. Got Mark Hughes going to take it. Done well with the corners. They just lack a little bit of height, Royal Mail there. Another corner over on the other side. This will be taken by Sean Teeny. Oh.
Here's Sinnott again. It wasn't a good touch. Royal Mail with it again.
Royal Mail putting the pressure on here.
Canada
just fails to
the
keep
ball
it in there. That was Chris Cannon, the number 11 for Royal Mail. I haven't seen too much of Chris. So how long do you think we've got then, Rob?
I'd say about 10 minutes, Jerry. What
10
about
minutes,
you? 10 minutes?
That would be my guesstimate. Sometimes it just comes to you out the blue. If you have just joined us, there's about 10 minutes to go in this match at the Merseyside International Youth Football Festival. Royal Mail on the attack again. Plenty of calls for a penalty there, but the referee's having none of it. Brunswick trying to fight the way out the half. We've seen Royal Mail keep Brunswick contained in their half for most of this second half. As I say, if you have just joined us, hope you're enjoying our coverage here at Liverpool Live, Channel 18 of the Merseyside International Youth Football Festival. You're watching Brunswick boys who are playing in the red shirts, playing Royal Mail in the yellow with the blue shorts. And the score at the present moment is Brunswick boys 2, Royal Mail 1. Your commentators for this match, me, Jerry Rich, and Rob Heron.
I think it's all or nothing for Royal Mail now. As we said, not long to go, really. And they're going to have to do something quickly to get back into the game.
Well, I can just tell you, Rob, checking with my watch, if this runs to time, we've actually got about 13 minutes left to play, so your guesstimates that you just pull out of thin air are useless, mate. Check with me if you want to know how long there is to go.
You're
You
the
can't
man.
be listening
You're the
to,
man.
you can't be
Don't
listening
listen
to
to the
people
coach.
shouting from the touchline. Good Lord, whatever would we do?
Well, 13 minutes, that's just more football for us to watch.
That's more football.
That can't be a bad thing.
I think that's about 13 minutes. Well, there's enough time for a few more goals, a few more mistakes as the legs get tired. Royal Mail keeping up the attack. So there's the number 11, Chris Cannon, getting in on the action again. There's a break on.
Yeah, this is
No offside flag going up there.
He's got... Oh, that was a good effort there by Sinnott, but he had Stankin to his left, and I think I'd like to have another look at that.
Yeah, the little number 2, Tony James. Only small, but he comes battling back there. Look at the ground he covers up here. Much taller guys against. Gets in. Just gets enough to spoil his shot. Good dive by the keeper. And again, another long effort. Oh, well collected there. Craig Gallagher be happy that that landed in his arms.
Smith again with a header.
Oh, referee. I should hope so.
He's all over him really there. He didn't need to be because he's a big lad, is Sinnott. But really just pushing him out of the way.
The spirits are high here now as we come to the last segment of the match. It's coming to the last 10 minutes now, I would say. What about the last 10 minutes, Rob?
Well, there's certainly time for them to get back into the game. Just there with Morgan. I'd like to see the Royal Mail getting the ball out wider a bit more.
Well, this is where we've seen Royal Mail put on the pressure.
He looks dangerous,
And now,
doesn't he, Sinnott?
Oh. Again, it's still not gone away. There the balls are going to keep trying. Royal Mail putting on all that pressure, and it has to tell on you. And now I think Brunswick's turn to up the ante. Oh. Well, we do hope you're enjoying our coverage here. Brunswick on the attack, trying to improve on their 1-goal lead. Brunswick leading 2-1. A little bit of confusion here now. Referee just holding things up, calming the game down. Having a few words with the players. As I say, it's Brunswick boys 2, Royal Mail 1.
I think Gary Pinch, number 5, for
Right, the referee's going to have a word here now. Just wants to calm things down a little bit. You don't see that too often. Arm around that young man. It's all away. He's still not happy. And Royal Mail trying to get back into Brunswick's half. Number 14, Dean Kenny. It's going to go out for a throw. When you come to tournaments like this, people tend to concentrate on, you know, the senior matches, the under-18s, but we've seen some fabulous football from the under-11s.
This is Sinnott again. He's looking really dangerous. I think it's Gary Pinch. I think he should be marking Sinnott since he's come on. He's going to have to stick a bit tighter.
Oh, keeper there feeling that he's suddenly become Bruce Grobbelaar there, I think, Craig Gallagher. He's shown a few signs of Bruce. He's got any further outside, he'd had to pay to come back in there. But it's shown he's still got a bit of confidence about him, Craig, in the Royal Mail goal.
But this could be dangerous for Brunswick now. They have got that height and
Certainly got the power. The referee is just explaining he saw the free kick as being back there, as opposed to the 10 yards or so of Brunswick had tried to steal with the kick.
Potter there, the number 4, really does tower over the other players. If he can get ahead on it, you see
There
it
we
now.
go. Lots and lots of space. That could be another goal. Oh, well collected by Craig Gallagher there.
It's Sinnott again, the danger man.
The referee had blown for a offside. Oh, offside.
Linesman's got his flag up on the far side. The referee hasn't spotted it.
Yeah.
He's waved play on. Luckily, it didn't matter. And here come Royal Mail.
Again, this is where this very last maybe 6-8 minutes of the game, the legs are very, very tired. We had a few stoppages, so this is where mistakes are made.
Yeah, that's Potter just letting it run through to the keeper. A bit better understanding that time.
There's the Brunswick on the attack.
That's Kelly with a good cross. Out to Stankham, but he's caught offside again. He's really got to watch that offside, Stankham. It's quite a few times that's happened now, hasn't it?
Yeah, and I think the referee's taken note of some of the comments from the touchline. Looked up to check with his assistant referee there. He's had his flag up a few times. Again, the standard of football has been very good, but in the main, I would say the standard of refereeing and assistant refereeing has been exceptional. Games allowed to go on as much as possible. We've only seen one match, which had a little bit of niggling. It was a few bookings, a sending off. In the main, very, very good spirit here at Herons Ecclesfield. Number 10 there.
There's Mark Hughes.
Just didn't quite get hold of that as he would have liked. Now this is where it's worth Royal Mail staying up, because these goal kicks tend not to go very, very far. Opportunity there, as I say, Royal Mail. Good control there.
Yeah, that's Cannon. Good bit of skill.
Oh, he's going to have a word there. He's
Sean Byrne, I think he might be having a word with. Wasn't really any need for that, was there? I think he's
trying to get the game to move on, and he's still kicking at the ball.
Crucial time now, this, for both sides. Real time when games can be won and lost, isn't it?
Well, I think you're right there, Rob.
Royal Mail desperate to get a goal back. Brunswick will be looking to keep it tight.
Mark Hughes again. Very good from the set pieces. We've seen him put in some very, very good corners. He's the man for the free kicks.
Yeah, Hughes' passing's been good today. Certainly impressed me.
Number 9, Sean Tierney, over on the other side now. He's had a good game. And I think we're probably in the last 4 minutes, 5 minutes here. Again, intelligent use of the ball there. That's what they've got to do in Royal Mail. Keep this pressure on. They're looking for the equaliser. Mistake here. Well, the ball's in the net, but it's not a goal. Free kick just on the edge of the box to Royal Mail for a handball.
Who do you fancy for this one? Mark Hughes maybe again?
Again, I think he's going to come up and try this. It's a direct free kick.
It'll be interesting to see what he does. Like we said earlier, not quite the power of some of the bigger lads, but...
Referee is well, this has been a very, very good match. You can hear the heated shouts from the touchline.
Here's Hughes, he's going to have a go. That's a really good effort, just past the post. That was a good effort by Hughes, wasn't it, Jerry?
Good effort there.
The right idea. He's tried to curl it into the far post. See that one again? There it is. It's good technique. Just didn't quite get the sufficient bend on it. to bother Mike Ryan in goals. And the free kick, the goal kick rather, taken by Brunswick boys.
Well, if things stay as they are, it's 2-1 to Brunswick boys. And we're down to our last couple of minutes in the game. Referee will be checking his watches and deciding what he's going to add on for stoppages. There's Cannon with the ball here, a lot of skill here. Trying to do too much, I think.
Morgan couldn't quite get